Bands that never should have been at the River Rave.
I think they all should be at the River Rave.
You think they all should be at the River
There's
Rave?
no band that shouldn't
We
be.
played them all.
Yeah.
I mean, we played them all.
In hindsight,
I
though,
think it makes it better. You get the whole
Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Well, that's the whole point. Is you can look at it in hindsight now and make fun of it.
Absolutely.
The Used, who were a great band on record, but live were
Jimmy's Chicken Shack
atrocious,
played,
just atrocious.
Yeah.
Played the RFK Stadium for our sister stations.
Yeah.
I mean, why would Jimmy's Chicken Shack?
That's a good point.
Guitar, would they be?
Get guitar. Why not?
Get guitar.
We played them.
Wow.
Remember, that's a long time ago. And,
It was a long
stuff,
time ago.
I remember when Flock of Seagulls at one point was
Wait,
really
who
cool.
Who was the rap band that played at
Outkast?
Gillette Stadium? Was it Outkast?
Outkast.
Outcast, Public
Yeah,
Enemy.
Public Enemy, yeah.
No, I remember me and Berardini standing on the side of the stage, and there was a fireworks display going off behind the stage.
Cypress Hill.
Cypress
Yeah.
Hill. That
There it
was
is. Thank you, Adam.
So, but Oedipus he did a good job of making diverse lineups.
Yeah, and you make a good point that they all deserve to be there, but it's fun to look in hindsight and make fun of the band too. At the time, we're like, yeah, I love that.
But I
First
wouldn't
disc
want
the first disc that the Used put out was a great disc. They almost, I think, made too good of a disc because they couldn't back it up live. And I remember going to see them and being so disappointed. Whereas on the flip side, you have so many of those, young bands that you see for the first time at a show like River Rave. My Morning Jacket, who completely and totally blew people away.
Yeah, that was an amazing closer that was at the second stage?
That was
That was
the
in the
close of the
parking
second
lot
stage in
at Peyton Center,
2003. Yeah.
They were unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I was used to seeing them like, Middle East upstairs playing to 30 people.
Yeah.
Now they're outside in a parking lot, my man Jim James with his, locks hanging down and his flying V guitar and his bare feet shred in front of 300 people. That's what the River Rave's about to me.
I remember when Orgy played the Rave, and they were backstage, and they were so tall, and they wore so much makeup, but it was just fun to have them around.
What the River Rave's about to me is the access to the artists.
Huh.
Seriously, this is what comes to mind. Backstage air conditioning on a hot day. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
You're in there and you have access to the food.
Yeah.
Let's face it. I mean, that's part of the whole thing.
Way to connect with the listeners there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, some of our listeners are going to get to do that.
That's true. That's true.
Okay? I do enough connecting, for the other 364 days.
Right, exactly.
So, I like the access to the artists and the air conditioning and the free beer. Is that so wrong? I don't think
No.
so.
Here.
That's exactly what a listener, and I shouldn't call them the listener, I should say our people or whatever. It's exactly what everybody would want. Access
Absolutely.
to the artist, access to the free beer, and access to AC. Maybe we need to find a way to get everybody.
Come on, Chop.
Everybody.
Chop,
that.
chop. Make it
Can
happen.
we get everybody free beer,
Good.
We're working on it.
AC, and they get to meet the artists. Everybody.
Am I remembering this right? The Offspring were playing, and they
Tweeter
started
Center.
throwing stuff,
Yeah,
and
that
then
was one of the
everyone
big
started throwing
Yes.
stuff back.
Yes. Yes.
That was,
That was 03 or 04 when they headlined, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones I came back
But see, while you guys were having fun,
from. There was work being
enjoying
done.
the band,
Chachi
this
was
man.
cleaning up garbage.
doing the interviews, it was myself and Tony Berardini and the salespeople and the street team working all the vendors, the clients, and the big the half pipe and all that other
Can,
stuff. The
somebody
rave
get the
tent that was
violin
going
and,
on.
Callie pretending to be
Callie.
doing work when he was really riding around in a golf
The
cart
golf
drinking
carts.
beer. Yes, absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of work that's involved, but those were great days.
That's actually a good thing too. Is that party atmosphere that develops in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I mean, people who they come out early, they fraternize with each other, and in years past where I've done part of it as a live broadcast, I always make my way out into the parking lot and
They fraternize.
the people on the mic. Absolutely, and they share. Dude, they have they barbecue and they share with each other.
Let's
and
fraternize.
they're ping pong tables and set up on the tailgates of pickup trucks. It's a nice
Absolutely.
festival, summertime barbecue, outdoor atmosphere.
One thing that happens sometimes is tension when artists are scheduled to get interviewed and they have to wait. That was one thing I remember, and I think you might remember it. Jack Black was doing was it Foxborough?
Tenacious D?
Tenacious D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kyle was there, and he was coming in to be interviewed. But for some reason, a much less famous band was lined up to go first. So Jack Black, who was really famous at the time, had to wait around. He was all...
It's a very
Kyle, the other guy in the band, said, "You guys gotta get your shit in the pile." I'm like, whatever, dude. So then
sorry, comedy rock duo. Are we holding you up? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That second record of yours sold gangbusters too.
So of course that affects the interview when the artists are all
Yeah.
bummed out.
Yeah.
You have to
I
try
don't
it.
like the prima donna attitude.
Yeah.
That was
Do
good.
you remember
Charlotte.
any other prima donnas?
Oh, good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte?
We got crossover airplay on pop stations, so now we're big stars and we're too big for the room. Like, yeah, what are you doing now? Not selling records.
And that's
Not
it.
getting booked to play River Rave 2008.
And that's pretty much all I remember.
That's funny because in 2000, Scott Weiland, I'm looking at my computer here because
Yeah.
the information's there. Did you know, Bradley J?
The next day,
No?
he got
That's
busted.
a different story.
And he was carrying My
In
Cream
2000
magazine when he got busted in New York.
The year 2000, he played the
It's
River
true.
Rave for us.
Yes.
He was on his honeymoon. He interrupted his honeymoon and flew to Boston to do the show for us. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
That's what it says here in this article I'm reading.
Now you know, Juanita, and knowing is half the battle.
I got yelled
Now we
at
know
by,
why he's divorced.
by the guys in the band. I was talking to Scott Weiland about clothes, but the DeLeo brothers in the band, they're all serious musicians, and they got angry with me for not talking about the
Oh, I see.
music. And they said, well, can you stop talking about clothes for God's sakes and talk about the music for God's sakes?
What a couple of girls.
And I rolled my eyes, and Scott rolled his eyes too. Like,
You bonded.
yeah, we had a little
You
moment.
had a little moment.
And then at the end of every River Rave, all you guys would be in your DJ lounge, and Oedipus would sit back and light up a cigar
Yeah.
Yep.
and celebrate the success of all the work he did.
And what did you do?
Yes.
I didn't celebrate. I was too tired. I went home.